But I know that if there's one guy on this staff who's happy among the coaching staff, it's got to be pitching coach Steve McCatty.
He is, Johnny. Steve McCatty caught up with me before the game today, and he talked about his high hopes for such a tremendous pitching staff, and he certainly liked what he saw from Steven Strasburg on opening day. Here's what he had to say about the outing.
He pitched just exactly how I figured he would. You know, we go through spring training and everybody was talking about the starters are giving up some runs and things like that, and they're power guys, and it takes them a little longer to get going. And the first 3 or 4 times out, we're not worried about what the guys hit on the other team and things like that. Then towards the end, we'll start talking about it. But he threw the ball very good. He went out, strikes, didn't use a lot of pitches. It couldn't have been any better than that.
You had a very successful bullpen last year. What are you expecting heading into this season?
Well, hopefully, if they were exactly the same, I'd be really happy. But, you know, I expect them to do the same thing, and they could be better. You know, always you want to be better, but they're so good. If not the best, they're one of the best in the major leagues. And you add Lidge down there, and it makes things a little better. And so hopefully we can get to them in the 7th inning or in the 8th inning, and I'd be a real happy man. We'll win a lot of games, and that's our goal. We got to get the starters to give us the 7 innings, get into the 7th inning, and then give those guys a chance to pick it up. And if we can do that, we're going to win a lot of games.
All right, Gio Gonzalez was added to the mix this season. What does he bring to this starting rotation?
Gio brings a lot of energy. Obviously, he's got tremendous stuff. You know, he's a power left-hander. He got probably one of the better curveballs in baseball for a left-hander or even a right-hander, but he goes out there, he's going to throw some pitches. He's got to get used to this league a little bit, learn the hitters a little bit, but he's got tremendous stuff and a lot of energy. And when you have that kind of guy, you know, as long as they're not walking a bunch of guys, which I don't expect him to do, when they throw the ball over the plate and make the guys hit it, you know, you get quick outs, he'll stay in the game a little longer. But he got tremendous stuff. Everybody in the staff has outstanding stuff, and he's a great addition.
McCatty told me the only question mark, which isn't even really a question mark, would be Ross Detweiler, but he's shown so much progression over the past 2 years. He says all of these guys have power, strength, and they compete. And if you combine that with throwing the ball over the plate, we're going to win a lot of games this season. Back to you, Johnny.